suffering, right? Wait, watch this though. Read that again for the brother.
The book of Job, chapter 8 and verse 8. For I inquired, I pray thee of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
For the search of their fathers come. Guess who one of your great forefathers is? Moses, a high priest. God dealt with him in the wilderness. When we was in the wilderness, the 12 tribes of Israel, guess who God was dealing with? Your forefather Moses. One of the greatest men that ever guess what Moses did? The Lord gave him power to part the Red Sea to bring us out of captivity. Moses, your forefather, you come from the same tribe. He went before the Pharaoh and told him, let my people go. This is your forefather, our forefather, but you come from that same lineage as Moses, brother. That's your great forefather. That's why it tells us we need to search for our forefathers, because we had the greatest forefathers that ever walked the earth. God was with our forefathers. He wasn't with the Chinese man. He wasn't with the so-called white man. This ain't no racist. This is what the Bible speaks. We reading out hold it up for this brother. We reading out the Holy Bible. This is the book of our fathers, bro. It's don't got nothing to do with religion. What that sign say right there? This last one right here, what did that say? Just pull it out a little bit. That way, cause the wind don't take it away. Put it back up under the. Well, what do it say at the top right there, brother? Man-made religion, because guess what? The Lord, our God, the God of Israel, He never gave us religion. Look who gave us all those religions, bro. Do they look like us? They don't look like us, bro. You feel what I'm saying? They don't look like us because they ain't of us. God not with them, so therefore they had to make up those religions. That's why God said, hey, look, what God say in Job 8 and 8 again?
Job chapter 8 and verse 8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age.
The Lord wants you to inquire of the former age. You feel what I'm saying? He wants you to go back in this Bible and inquire about before your time, before our time, before the time of your father, his granddad. You know, He wants you to go back in generations. You feel what I'm saying? Read.
And prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
Man, you got to search out your forefathers. Abraham, Lincoln, all these, ain't nothing. These men, they're not our fault. We don't look like those men. Lord said, look, go back in this Bible, the book of your fathers, and search for your forefathers. You're going to find out you are God's chosen people. They took this Bible away from us for 400 years and gave us religion. Had us serving somebody that looked like this. You feel what I'm saying? For real. Now go back to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. Watch this. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
In future tense, like today. It's going to come to pass. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
This Moses speaking to all the 12 tribes of Israel in the wilderness. He said, look, the Lord now brought us out of captivity, often up under the hands of the Pharaoh. But He said, look, if y'all will not hearken unto the voice of the Lord our God. Go ahead.
To observe, to do all His commandments.
Moses telling our ancestors, he said, look, if y'all don't observe to do all His commandments, read.
And His statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So is a curse a good thing or a bad thing, brother?
Look at it as you're suffering, but it's a lesson.
It's a lesson. That's what, watch the lesson the Lord gonna give us. Listen to the curses He said He gonna put on us. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So He said, look, if you don't keep my commandments, cursed you shall be. In any major city you find the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which make up the 12 tribes of Israel, what type of living conditions you gonna find us in?
Ghetto, gonna be in the hood, gonna be in wet, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The Lord said you're gonna be cursed, so therefore that curse is a bad thing. You can look at it. That's a cursed people, bro. We killing each other. We kill each other. We sell drugs to one another. You look, you got our brothers in Haiti, right? Your brothers, right? They fleeing from Haiti, going to other countries, like coming through the border down there, right? And how they treating them down there? You got the white man on a horse whipping our brothers, treating them like going like back in slavery or something. They don't. Man, these people right here don't care for us, man. They took this whole continent over here. You feel what I'm saying? From our native brothers. You feel what I'm saying? And then they tell you gotta have a passport. You can't cross this border. We're gonna give you some green papers or what they call it, what they call it. It ain't a citizenship. They give you like a visa to come over here for a certain amount of time. Well, how they can do that when they stole the land? Who gave them the power? Satan did. That's who gave them the power. But even the Lord rule over Satan. He put these curses on us because we wouldn't keep his commandments. Like you said, we being chastised right now. We ain't supposed to be comfortable over here. We supposed to be getting our mind right over here. You feel what I'm saying? This ain't for us to be living comfortable over here. Are we living comfortable if the Lord said he gonna curse us in the city? And we living in impoverished conditions? We sell drugs to one another? We ain't living comfortable over here. You feel what I'm saying? We still oppressed over here. He said, cursed thou shalt be in the city. Watch this.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
Now what were we doing in the fields? Slavery. You feel what I'm saying? Man, who that Bible talking about? Us, the 12 tribes of Israel, man. We cursed in the city. We were cursed in the fields. Still to this day, the word field, how they said, we the last to hire and the first to fight. Move wrong on your job. Have too many days you come in late. What they gonna do? Gonna walk you out the door. That's cursed in the field. We still cursed in the field to this day, brother. It don't matter. Even them football players, they get paid millions of dollars. If they speak out, when Kyrie Irving spoke out about us being the Hebrews, right? What they do to him? Man, they shut him down. They shut down his contract. What they do to so-called Kanye? Took all them billions from him. Nick Cannon, shut him up. Man, these folks got power. The Lord said, look, you're going to be cursed in any field. It don't matter if you're working for the so-called white man, he give you millions of dollars. Guess what? The Lord said, you still cursed in any field that you go in. Watch this. Read 48, or start with 47. Watch this, brother.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness.
The Lord said, since we don't serve him with joyfulness, you know what I'm saying? Since we don't take joy into like keeping his commandments, this is what the Lord said he do.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
That means we don't really pay the Lord no attention. Your heart is your mind. You feel what I'm saying? You can't think or serve nothing with this vessel. All they do is pump blood through your body. You feel what I'm saying? Your heart is your mind according to the Bible. You feel what I'm saying? He says, since you choose not to serve me with joyfulness and gladness of heart, which it means keeping the commandments, right? Read.
For the abundance of all things.
Because who wake us up every day? The Lord do. He allow us to go to work and make a living, to have raiment, clothes, to have food and water. We're supposed to be serving him for all things, in the abundance of all things. Everything that you got, bro. We should be thanking the Lord, thanking the Lord, thanking the Lord. At one time, this whole earth was ours. But since we start breaking the commandments of God, get what he said. I got to take it from you. You feel? Because you ain't serving me for the abundance of all things. We went into idolatry like we is today. Like Easter. That's pagan. That's idolatry. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, man, y'all keep up good work.
Hey, check this out.
Knowledge is power, bro.
Check this out. Because we don't keep the commandments. Listen to this. Listen to the part right here. Listen.
Therefore shall thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
So who sent our enemies against us? Huh?
God.
ahead. Read it for him again.
Therefore shall thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Lord send our enemies against us because we choose not to serve him for the abundance of all things with joyfulness and gladness of heart. We break the commandments of God. You feel what I'm saying? Watch this. Hold on.
In hunger and in thirst.
In hunger, we got to serve our enemies. Because do we own any of the food corporations? Who grow all our food and cattle and stuff like that for us today? Our enemy. Guess what? GMOs. They put GMOs. Guess what? They put steroids and all this stuff in the cattle, the chickens. You feel what I'm saying? Because guess what? At one time, we was in our own land doing all this ourselves. We know how to treat our animals ourselves. But guess what? We in the land. We a nation within nations, buying from our enemies, and they control everything: food, water. We gotta pay a water bill over here in America. Water fall out the sky for free. But guess what? They gotta buy bottled water. For real. You feel what I'm saying? Because we choose not to serve the Lord for the abundance of all things with joyfulness and gladness of heart. So he said, get what? You gotta serve your enemy in hunger, in thirst, read.
And in nakedness.
Even if you want that shirt. You gonna pick the cotton, but you ain't gonna make the shirt. You don't own the textile industry, even in nakedness. You want some drawers, some Hanes, some Fruit of the Looms? Guess what? You gotta go to Walmart to go buy that. Who making that money? The so-called enemy. You gotta serve your enemy in nakedness. Watch this. The Lord, man, he's very specific with this thing. Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron.
Nah, in
the one of all things.
In the one of all things. So if your kids want education, who they gotta go to? The enemy. If you want religion, who gonna give it to you? The enemy. If you want a driver license, who you gotta go to? In the one of all things, you want a passport? You want a visa? You want a social security card? You gotta go to your enemy, because the Lord sent him against us. Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Now who had them yokes of iron on their neck right here, brother? Who in shackles and chains? Who had the yokes of iron? It said, and he. Who put them yokes of iron on our necks, brother? It wasn't us. You didn't know the Bible speak like that, did you, bro? You ain't never heard that brought out of the Bible. You didn't know the Bible speak of our slave history, did you? You did? But why did the Lord say he do all this to us? Because we didn't keep all his what? His commandments. Feel what I'm saying? So, if the Lord did all this to us for not keeping his commandments, what we need to do today, brother? We need to keep the commandments. Okay, so let me ask you this. You got a question?
No.
Oh, okay. So, if we need to start keeping his commandments, do you know some of the commandments of the Lord that we should be keeping?
Serve no God before him. One.
Yeah.
Honor your mother and father.
Right.
Remember the Sabbath, holy.
Okay. Right. So let me ask you this. We're gonna stop right there. So, when is the Sabbath day? Saturday, today, right? So, you know some of the requirements that we should be doing on the Sabbath day? What's that? Right. You don't gotta fast. You know what I'm saying? You can if you want to, but that ain't no requirement for the Sabbath. Feel what I'm saying? You can eat, but you ain't supposed to cook. Like you can eat cereal, salad. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't supposed to buy, sell, or work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say we working doing this, but no, we teach. Somebody got to get out here and correct our people and try to bring them out of the sin. You feel what I'm saying? Feel what I'm saying? So I tell you what, give me first. You had something? Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Hey, but yeah.
Hold on before you go. Hold on before you go. Watch this. Read.
1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
So since we the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American, Benjamin, Judah, Levi, we the greatest people on the face of the earth, brother. Lord said what?
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
The temple of God, my brother. What's your name? Zach. Zach, you are the temple of God. We are the temples of God. We can serve God. God he serves us. We got the blessings of God, brother. 12 tribes of Israel. We the only people that God, he only stand for us, and we should be only serving him, like you said. That's one of the commandments. Thou shalt serve no other God but the Lord God of Israel. You feel what I'm saying? So we are the temples of God. Read.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
The Spirit of God want to dwell in us, brother. It should be dwelling in us. You feel what I'm saying? But watch this, though.
If any man defile the temple of God.
Any man defile the temple of God. How do you defile your temple? So many ways. With foods. When you eat foods not according to the smoking. Tattoos. Okay, bro, you know. Okay, so watch this. The Lord said, read that part again.
If any man defile the temple of God.
Any man defile that temple that God given, which is this body, all we supposed to be doing is serving the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Keeping his commandments. In the abundance of all things with joyfulness and gladness of heart. Come on.
Him shall God destroy.
You know, say God what?
God destroy.
So guess what? When we smoke, what it say on, what the Surgeon General say on the box? Can cause cancer. That's the Lord. He'll destroy you because she ain't supposed to defile the temple that he give you, which is the body. You feel what I'm saying, bro? I smoked for over 25 years, but once I was taught this Bible by elders, guess what I did? Put away smoke. Feel what I'm saying? I put it away. I said, man, I ain't trying to I want God to dwell in me. I'm one of the children of Israel. We kings on earth. We gods on earth. That's what the Bible says. Feel what I'm saying? According to Psalms 82 and 6. He said, ye are gods. Feel what I'm saying? For real. So is a God, is a God, even though we lowercase g God, but when you see like a king or something back in like on TV or something, when you watch a movie, do you ever see like a king smoking? No, right? You know what I'm saying? Because get what? You got grandkids? Guess what? You want to see your grandkids grow to be adults, get married, right? But guess what? Lord, he might destroy you if you destroy your temple. You ain't trying to get no cancer. Feel what I'm saying? You see how these other nations, they'll sell us that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we don't need to buy that stuff, bro. Feel what I'm saying? We need to put that stuff away, bro. Don't defile your temple, brother. Feel what I'm saying? Don't do that, bro. Live to be an older man. You feel what I'm saying? For real, see your grandkids, if the Lord allow you to do that. You feel? For real. All right, brother.
I appreciate y'all.
So what you need to do, brother?
Get right for one. For one, if I don't serve God the way I'm supposed to serve God,
Right.
I shall become and
Exactly. That's what you call repentance, to do away with your sins, bro.
yeah.
Put them cigarette down, bro. Put them cigarette down, bro. Live to see your grandkids, bro. You one of the greatest people, you one of the greatest men on the face. Your forefather Moses, brother. You feel me? Come on, brother. Give me Deuteronomy 6 and 7, man. 7 and 6. Listen what God say about the 12 tribes of Israel. Read what you got.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are a holy people. The Lord chose us out of 18 nations. He said, look, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, y'all make up the 12 tribes of Israel. I want y'all, I choose y'all. Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So we ain't no ordinary people. The Lord chose us to be above all nations that are upon the face of the earth. Therefore, we don't have no equals. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American, you have no equals. The Lord hold you at a higher, superior than everybody else above on the face of the earth. We are above all people. That means there's no equal to the 12 tribes of Israel. We're above all people. We need to come back.